What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing the weekly reading for the week of May 16th through May 22nd. I got a new tarot spread cloth. Look at this. I know you can't see it so well, but check it out. It's colorful. I like it. It's pretty good. It's winning competitions. Anyway, we're going to be doing the weekly reading this week, and I've had a pretty good week. Some ups, some downs, but I think we're all going through some shadows at this point. The whole world collectively is going through some shadows, so it's been difficult, but it's also been extremely fun, highs and lows, so can't complain too much. Today we're going to be using the Super 8-Bit Tarot, which you see here. Going to have a little fun with it. I also pulled out a chlorite included quartz from Brazil. The lighting is not the best, and the backdrop doesn't really let you see it, but this is quartz that is included, which means it has another material or mineral growing with it. This is chlorite, which is the green stuff you might be able to see. And chlorite included quartz is fantastic for connecting with the earth, for connecting with nature spirits, for grounding. And it is a heart-based energy because of the green. And it helps you to deal with emotions, understand emotions, look at your emotions, and do it from an earth-based perspective. So these are great for working with nature spirits. If you're into that sort of thing, this attracts them. They like it a lot. And it's great for meditation. Oh man, any of the lodolite. This is considered lodolite because it has a chloride inclusion. So it is a type of lodolite, I guess you would say. But the chloride stuff is great for meditation. It just really takes you there. You know what I mean? Alright, so what else we got? Oh, singing bowls. Let's do some singing bowls. We missed last week, so I'm going to do just a little singing bowl action for you guys here. I brought out the antiques. I know you can't see nothing. There it is. It's antique. You can tell. But yeah, if you would, just close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and join me with for the singing bowls. If you're not into this sort of thing, just skip ahead to the reading. Here we go. Alright, if you're not ready to read some tarot cards after that, I don't know how to help you. Okay, let's get into it. The first card we're going to look at is this middle one, and it represents the overall energy of this upcoming week. The energy that we can expect this week. Remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to apply to everyone in the same way. But we got the Eight of Wands. Give me a moment with this card. Traditional reading. The energy is ramping up this week. The last couple weeks with these readings, I've been talking about starting a new cycle. Maybe 3 weeks ago, I was saying, a new cycle seems to be coming up. And then 2 weeks ago, I was saying, oh, it's time to plan for this new cycle. A week ago, I was like, oh, it's time to put the preliminary action into this cycle. Well, this week, it's about to put your full energy into this cycle. What have you been creating the last 3 weeks? What have you been focused on? What have you been working towards? Well, this week is going to be about putting energy in towards that goal. Whatever that goal is that you've been trying to achieve, I think this week is going to be about taking huge strides towards it. And these aren't huge strides like, oh, the universe is going to bring it to me. This is huge strides as in, okay, I know what actions I have to take. I know that there's going to be some, not struggle, but there's going to be some, let's call it struggle. Okay, whatever you want to call it. There's going to be some struggle along the way, right? You're going to have to put a lot of energy into it. And that's what this week is going to be about, is about overcoming those adversities by just enforcing your will, right? Enforcing your will on the universe, saying, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to prove to you that I want to get this done. So I'm going to put in a bunch of energy towards it. So that's what I'm feeling about this week. That's what I'm feeling this week is about. Is that dyslexia? Yeah, I mean, this is going to mean more to you than it means to me. I mean, it means something for me. I got the Desert Cauldron shop that I'm opening with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, Tara from Kittens, Weights, and Tarot. And we've been putting a lot of effort into that shop. And now it's about time to put some more effort and really to put some energy behind it. So just for me, I think that's what it means. And for you, it'll mean something totally different. So let's go on over to this card, and it represents what energies to hold on to, what to focus on, what not to ignore. And we got the Seven of Swords. Sneaky, sneaky. Oops. Give me a moment with this card. Awesome. Traditionally, we read the Seven of Swords as like, oh, this sneaky guy's going into some camp and taking these swords, and he's a thief, right? He's robbing them, basically. But the message I'm getting here and the energy I'm getting behind this card is you can take the swords with them knowing if you've got charisma, if you got personality, if you can talk your way into it. And I think what this card is saying is go after what you're trying to get, and don't be deceitful. But you can, you can ham it up, right? You can manipulate people a little bit, not to do nefarious things, but just to help you out and to help each other out. I think this is about, to me, using your mouthpiece, right? Explaining things in a way that people understand where you're coming from, and then not stealing the swords, but them letting you take the swords, if that makes sense. So people are willing to let you get away with more than you think if you can talk your way into it and out of it. So I think that's the message we're getting here, is that, yeah, let's be sly. Let's be not deceitful, but let's be intelligent about how we interact with other people. And maybe, just maybe, they're going to be willing to help us out, right? Without us having to steal from them or take from them. I think that's a really cool message. I've never read the Seven of Swords that way, and I am impressed. All right, with myself. Anyway, let's go on over to this card, which represents what to let go of, what not to do, what to avoid, what we want to stay away from. We've got the Ace of Cups. Give me un momentito con esta tarjeta. Okay, this week, stay away from emotionally investing in the results. Alright, this week is not a week about seeing all the results of your hard work. This is about putting in the hard work and knowing that that hard work is going to bring you closer to your goal. Don't expect results this week. Don't build up the results in your mind. Like, oh, I'm going to put in all this work this week towards my goal, and that goal is going to get here, and I'm going to be happy. We're going to celebrate. That doesn't seem to be the energy of this week. The energy of this week is more of putting in work to your goal, knowing that it's going to come to fruition at some point, and not emotionally investing. Because when we get emotionally invested in a goal and we don't reach it when we think we need to reach it, then we kind of have the tendency to give up. Like, forget it then, right? But we're almost there. It's just around the corner. But if you're going to emotionally invest in seeing results when you want to see them, well, you're going to be disappointed, and that disappointment is going to lead to failure. So let's not do that this week. Let's march ahead, knowing that we have got this all under control, that all of our hard work is going to pay off, because it will. And we're going to have a great week. We're going to have a fantastic time putting in work towards our goals. I mean, that's the point of it all, isn't it? Making goals come closer. Okay, so let's very quickly, thank you, Super 8-Bit Tarot. Let's quickly ask a overall message from the... Oh, it was just on the tip of my brain. What's this oracle card called? Anyway, we're going to ask it what the overall message... I'm getting old. The overall message of this upcoming week. I love this deck too. It's one of my favorites. Overall message of this upcoming week. It's one of the most colorful decks you're ever going to see. Enchanted Illuminations? No. Alright, anyway, here it is. Overall message for this upcoming week. Put in the comment section if you really want to know the name of this deck. Love Matters. Give me a moment with this card. Oh, that makes sense. This puts the Eight of Wands into context. If you love where you're putting your energy, right? If you love it, and you truly love it, if it's your passion, then there's no amount of energy that could ever drain you. Right? You're putting energy into something that you love, and so that thing is going to reward you. It's going to pay you back, so that there's an equal energy exchange. If you're putting a bunch of energy into something you don't love, let's say your cubicle job, well, that job is just going to sap your energy. It's going to take it because it's not going to reward you enough for you to keep doing it. Right? That's kind of the way the universe works, to discourage you from doing things that are imbalanced. When we are in balance, then there's an equal exchange of energy. Nothing is lost, nothing is gained. Everyone benefits, right? But when there's an unequal exchange, like that cubicle job, then you're going to be drained. You're going to, your life force is going to be diminished, right? And you're not going to have a fun time. And all that energy you're going to put into it's going to feel like work, right? The Eight of Wands that we saw earlier today, this didn't feel like work to me. This felt like, oh, this is my passion. This is my goal. I want to put in energy towards it, and I'm going to enjoy it. So make sure that what you're putting energy towards this week is something that you love. It's your passion. It's something that rewards you. And don't create a negative energy exchange, because that doesn't benefit anyone. All right, that is the message for this week. I hope you love my new spread cloth. Hope you like the singing bowls. I hope you like the decks and the crystal and, of course, the message. So I want to leave you with that. I want to thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you did enjoy it. And I want to wish you all a fantastic week. So love and light to you all. Have a great week. Happy taroting. Peace.